today's cup of coffee, we're going to be talking about a couple of different phobias. And I'm going to try to keep this in frame. And it's probably not going to work. But anyhow, one of the phobias.
The phobies. The phobies.
One of the phobies, arachnophobia. And I know that this is a quite common phobia. I'm not phobic of them. I just don't like them. How do you feel about spiders, youngest kid?
It depends on the spider. Tarantulas, now that I know which one's the least venomous, I'm not afraid of them anymore. And Granddaddy Longlegs, I've never been truly afraid of.
No, those are cool. I don't mind those at all.
Jumping spiders, I'm not afraid of anymore because they actually they're really cute. Their little eyes that face forward, those two big eyes, they're just adorable.
Well, in our area, we only have two spiders that are poisonous, and that's the black widow and then the brown recluse. And
the daddy longlegs, technically, but their mouths are so small that they can't bite.
Right, so they're not a threat, as opposed to those guys down in Australia where everything is poisonous, everything. And they have, I think isn't that where they have those bird-eating spiders?
Yes.
Now, a spider that is large enough to eat a bird, that's scary.
It's worthy of death.
I
Those
mean,
spiders need to be extinct.
Everybody in Australia needs to be issued a flamethrower.
They do. They've already got wildfires over there.
Well, that's not the same thing as having your own personal flamethrower.
That's true.
Of course, I guess you could do that with hairspray and a lighter, but we're not suggesting that. We're not. That's just, old school. Speaking of which, the wildfires, it's been reported that some of the haziness that we've had in our area today was actually from the Canadian wildfires.
Really?
Yeah. So that's kind of scary. But as far as why people have phobias, I'm just going to leave it right there, guys. It's moving.
He's doing his job.
He's doing his job and making my job very difficult, so yeah. And I think I have just totally unscrewed that. I mean, if people want to know why people are afraid of them,
because
they're creepy. I mean, I don't know. There's just something.
It's the fact that they are so small and they're odd looking. They're almost alien, and they have these dangly, creepy legs.
Right. And it's the only thing that's close to what they look like. It lives in the ocean.
Yeah.
Now, there are lots of things there that are arachnid-like.
That are actually related to arachnids.
Are they in the arachnid family?
Some of them are.
But they're just, yeah. Now, there are some people with the true phobia. I mean, they can't even look at a spider in a picture online or in a book or anything. They will absolutely. Have you ever been around somebody that's truly, an arachnophobe?
Yes. Yes.
And they will freak out.
Yes.
They will hurt you to try to get away from whatever it is.
They will. They will throw you to the spider.
Oh, yeah, they'll throw you to the spider. They'll let the spiders eat your face off.
Did you know on, I think it was Maury or whatever, there was this woman that was afraid of olives?
What?
She was afraid of olives.
Was she the only one on the planet?
I don't know, but she was afraid of olives, and she saw one of the assistants, whatever, come out with a jar of olives, and she took off running.
Yes, but you have to realize that Maury was primarily first-class bullshit.
It was, but it was hilarious.
It ranks up there with Jerry Springer.
Oh, it was the same thing as Jerry Springer.
Probably had the same director, so...
It was on the same network?
So it's questionable whether or not woman truly had a phobia of olives.
Yeah. But
But-
hey, she was a damn good actress if she wasn't.
It doesn't take a lot to scream and run away.
But to make it believable.
Oh no,
There are some people who literally cannot do that well.
I can't even imagine. It's probably the same number that have a fear of olives.
Watch the B movies.
I have lots of them, and
Not
I
the
usually
B movies, like the
I
B
usually
movies, like Pixar B movies, like actual like B-rated
I
movies.
don't like all of those. I
I
think
do
the
too.
Toxic Avenger was considered a B movie. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes was a B movie.
It was.
I mean, there's some classic cult films out there.
Elvira's movie is considered a B movie.
Well, yeah,
But it's a cult classic.
it is. But now let's face it, that was not a, profound movie.
Oh no, but it was iconic in a lot of ways.
And what that has to do with spiders, I don't know, because both of us.
It goes into the creepy thing. It's
Okay.
like Elvira is this like, she's the mistress of the dark, yet she is afraid of spiders and shit and bats and shit like that.
Well, that's, that's like our bat adventure.
I love bats. Oh, there's a bat in the house.
I love bats, not in my house.
I would not mind having a fruit bat.
That's different. But as far as the spiders, now I respect the spiders. Right now, we are cohabitating with the spiders.
And other than the tiny spiders that we
Yeah,
had
we did
the other
kill
day.
the tiny spiders that had hatched out, and I tried to video them, and they were so pinpoint that I couldn't even, the camera freaked out. But as far as this guy, if it comes in the house, it's dead.
It's dead.
If it
No
gets
questions
too
asked.
close out here on the porch, it's dead. Got combat boots sitting right beside the tripod. So, but yeah, and I know that Blue has arachnophobia. So I'm hoping that he will stick with us to hear the other part, because this other phobia was one that he had actually suggested, which was, is there a fear of fear? Absolutely. It's called phobophobia.
Yeah.
And that is fear of phobias. I don't even know how that works.
I don't know how that works either. It's like, what? Do they scare themselves since they have a phobia of phobias?
I don't know. Are they afraid of other people who have phobias?
They might be afraid of just everything in general.
Maybe they got trampled once by somebody that had arachnophobia.
Yeah. Maybe.
Well, the thing was, it was, fear of phobia, not fear of phobics. Is that a word, phobics?
No.
People with phobias? Why would they not be called phobics? They should be.
It's not a word.
They should be. I don't know. It could be a word. And it's just like a lot of these phobias, make up your own word. Take a Latin prefix, stick the word phobia on the end. You've made up your own phobia. That's how the other ones are doing it. So why not?
Yeah.
And it's one of those, just make it into a meme and let it flood the internet. Let it do its thing. What?
Tomophobia. Fear of tomatoes.
Yeah. Tomatophobia.
Tomatophobia, yeah.
Yeah, it's like fear of tiny tomatoes.
Fear
See,
of
you
any
could do
tomatoes.
this too.
Fear of any tomatoes.
Yeah. I don't know. There's allergic reactions to tomatoes. But if somebody can be afraid of an olive, then why not a tomato?
I'm pretty sure there are some people who are afraid of the minions at this point. I don't blame them. Those things are
They're not.
horrible.
The minions are cute.
No.
He's talking about the ones in the movie, not like the demonic
Like
little minions.
Despicable Me minions. The little yellow
That's
piss
just
babies.
That's an aversion.
They're
That's not a
literal piss
phobia.
babies.
That's just an aversion.
They're yellow. They're piss babies.
He calls things ugly names. He calls my banana plant an ugly
It's a
name.
dickweed.
I need to show the banana plant one. I'm very pleased with it. It's becoming spectacular. I'm already having to I'm going to have
It's
to
a giant
repot it.
dickweed now.
It's a banana. It's a miniature banana plant that is on our counter. And he's wonderful.
He's taking up the house. He's taking up the house. He's taking up the kitchen.
Oh,
I had to move the Marimo earlier
Yes.
just to open a can of oranges,
yes.
which I thought were a can of peaches, but my bad. It's oranges.
You didn't read the label, did you?
I just saw orange.
Oh,
And I was like,
God.
peach! I saw orange fruit on the front, and I'm like, peaches! No, it's these little shit
Oh, my
oranges!
God. You're one of those. You're one of those. Oh, God. I hope he doesn't end up a Darwin Award. I really do.
Oh, I hope I do.
No. I've had
I
enough.
want to be one of those people that go into diabetic shock and on the way to the hospital get hit by an insulin truck.
Oh, God. No. That's just irony. That's not a Darwin Award.
I want something that's very wah, 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 wah.
No. Let's don't do that. So, Kid and I have been doing lawn care unsuccessfully all day long. We have had lawnmower issues for weeks.
It literally, like, it won't drive. It won't move.
We have somebody working on it. He worked on it today. He's coming back tomorrow. And it's like, I about fell out because I think...
She did!
I think I about
have to go in and check my sugar.
I had a little bit too much sun today.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, so I made it through without passing out. I did well.
You did.
And at least we got part of the bottom weed-eated.
Weed ate.
Weed ate?
Weed-eated.
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 I don't know. It's like the
Maybe,
octopus
baby.
and the octopi. So we're about
American
loopy. We are loopy at this moment.
I'm itchy.
He's itchy. He has hives, and he doesn't know because it wasn't where grass touched him.
I laid in the grass basically trying to help, dude.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Oh, that's what did it.
Yes, I'm allergic to grass.
Everybody is. If the grass has been cut, it's not uncommon to have itchies, but I don't know about the hives. So this is a shorter than normal discussion because Kid is over here.
I am suffering.
He's suffering.
I am suffering.
I'm going to give him Benadryl and put him to
I'll
bed.
eat all the Benadryl.
So-
Give me all. Put me into a Benadryl coma. Medically induced coma tonight.
No comas. So if you have arachnophobia or phobophobia or any other phobias or know of any other phobics out there, let us know in the comments.
I ate a bug.
He ate a bug. Okay. Anyhow, if you have paranormal or supernatural encounters, if you've had experiences with UFOs, aliens, cryptids such as Bigfoot, chupacabras,
Big feet.
wendigos, yeah, the spider actually caught something on video. Altered realities, allergies to grass, any kind of
Fear
grass.
of wasps. Because I had one land on me. It landed on
It
me
touched him.
as I was trying to bring cat food in, trying to get it out of the trunk. It landed on my shoulder, and I'm like,
And he truly is phobic.
like, yeah.
He truly is. So he was freaking out. He was like, "Is it on me? Is it?" It's like if it had been on you, it'd have stung you by now. So I don't know. Why do you fear that? You've got a tattoo. Why? I mean, that's like tiny bee stings all over.
It's different. It's completely different getting a tattoo than a bee.
No, it's not. It feels like a bee sting.
It doesn't.
Over and over and over.
It really doesn't. Not to me.
Anyhow, so it's just, I think it's the thought of it more than it is the actual event.
They're evil. They're demonic creatures.
But anything that you've got along
They
those...
have no purpose except for bumblebees and honeybees.
They have no soul. But anyhow, if you've got any kind of encounters like that or something else that you'd like to discuss, send us an email at cupofcoffeewithscream@gmail.com. And you all have a beautiful, blessed, spider-free day.
Ah!